Morning guys, happy Sunday. It is Sunday, March 13th, and I'm here to do my weekly weigh-in video. I hope you're all having a great week. I actually had a fairly good week. I stayed on plan as far as eating. I didn't have too many cravings or snack attacks. I mainly stayed right to mealtime and just an afternoon snack, which is all I usually do. I started the week off with one water app on my phone, and I ended the week with the Plant Nanny. I actually got in all my waters every single day this week. I think there was at least one day a week when, actually my first day on Plant Nanny, that I got too much water, and I know that I'm not the only one. Sorry, there's a funny little, I know Melody from Transforming Melody is having the same problem. I had one day, like I said, the first day I did Plant Nanny, that I drank. Plant Nanny says I need to drink 7 20-ounce bottles of water a day. I don't know, I can't remember what that breaks down to in total that I need for ounces. Obviously you would think 20 times 7, but I'm finding out throughout the week that that 7th bottle is not quite right. I think I started using Plant Nanny on Wednesday, and Thursday I felt terrible. I just didn't feel good. I felt bloated. I felt like I was retaining a lot of water, and I know that's what Melody said that she was feeling too, and she actually just felt like crap for a couple of days. And I thought about not doing the Plant Nanny, but I gave it a shot Thursday. I drank just what it said, because I think Wednesday I actually drank like 1 or 2 extra bottles on top of the 7 that I'm already supposed to drink. So Thursday I tried to only drink the 7, and that worked. I still was a little waterlogged, but I'm used to drinking a lot of water, so I didn't think too much of it. And then Friday I did just what it said, and then yesterday, which was Saturday, I'm kind of heavily conscious of sodium intake versus water intake my day before weigh-in. And I knew I didn't take in much sodium, but I was keeping an eye on my water. I didn't want to have too much water again. I didn't want to feel sick. I wanted to make sure I was getting what I needed to. So after my 6th bottle, I was like, I'm pretty done. Like I've had enough water. I don't really think I want any more. So I looked up on Plant Nanny. I couldn't remember quite where I was for the day, and it said you need to drink one more bottle to get enough water to be healthy, whatever the app says. So when I hit my percentage button on the app, it showed that I only needed 4 ounces of water left to complete my ounces for the day. Well, I was ready to drink another 20 ounces because it said I needed another bottle. I think if I'd have drank that whole bottle, I would have felt sick, which means on Wednesday, when I felt like I drank too much water, I actually had 44 ounces too much. No, not 44, it would have been 54 ounces of water too much, because I had the 16 ounces of the first bottle and then 40 ounces each of the extra bottles that I had. So yes, the extra 2 bottles weren't a great idea. I think I drank 1 like right after my workout and 1 throughout the day. I think that may have been a pretty early morning for me. So I did consume a lot of water, which is understanding why I didn't feel well. So today I'm going to try just the ounces that the Plant Nanny says, and hopefully everything will kind of even out, because as of yesterday and today, I've been outputting a lot more than I was the first couple days, which is good. Sorry about that. I also have a deal with myself that I must drink 1 whole bottle of water before I have coffee in the morning. I find if I start with coffee, I end up just sipping on it. It takes me all day to drink 1 cup of coffee, which is kind of ridiculous, I know, but I'm never in one spot very long with my 2 kids, and so it takes me all day to drink it, and then I kind of lag on my water. So I make sure I get 1 full bottle of water before I have my coffee. And then I have my coffee and slowly move into breakfast. So the water kind of jumpstarts my metabolism, gets me going, fills me up, so I don't fill up too much on food, because as you all know, usually morning time you're kind of ravenous from the night before, especially me because I don't eat after supper time. Nighttime is kind of my trigger time, and if I start eating, I won't stop. I will snack until I go to bed, and that can be kind of dangerous for me. Plus, I'm not as active at nighttime as I am during the day, so I don't like to eat after dinner and have it sit in my belly all night, because it makes me feel sick, and I don't sleep as well. So I'm usually pretty hungry. Plus, I start my days pretty early. Of course, today we have the almighty time change, which I'm actually not mad at yet. I think falling back is a little harder on the kids. The thing I've noticed today is they've been hungry, but I woke up here on the East Coast. It was 5 o'clock new time, so it was 4 o'clock old time, and my kids slept until almost 8 o'clock new time this morning. So I had like 3 good hours with just me. I got to lay on the couch and watch some adult TV that's been on my DVR all week that I haven't had a chance to watch. It's very rare to find me even sitting on the couch. So that was kind of nice. It started my day off nice and slow. I did weigh in. My starting weight for Weight Watchers was 250 pounds. Last Sunday, I was at 185 on the dot. So as of last Sunday, I had lost 65 pounds. Yay! That's so exciting. It's been such a journey. As of today, after a really great week, I was down 0.4. So I am at 184.6, so that's 65.4 pounds lost, which is amazing. Seems the last few weeks have been really slow, and I know they say as you get closer to your goal it slows down, but I feel like I'm just trudging along, and I'm working so hard during the week, so it's a little disheartening, not disappointing, because I'm glad I'm losing. I'm glad I'm not gaining. As long as I'm losing, I'm happy, but I feel like for the hard work I do, that 0.4 is a little disappointing, but it is what it is. Especially us women, our bodies are very mysterious. They hold on to water, they hold on to food. We go through lots of changes in a month. I think it's hard for me because I stayed at a plateau for about 2 months, right around 200 pounds. I would go up and down 1 to 2 pounds every week. For 2 months, I stayed right there around 200 pounds, and I was so discouraged. And then Smart Points started, and I started doing that. I started loving it, and I started slowly losing 1 pound here, 1 pound there. And then January 1st, I started doing, instead of my elliptical, which I know built a lot of muscle, which was good, but I started doing the Leslie Sansone videos every day, at least 3 miles. And in January, I lost 15 pounds. And that was like a big loss for me. It got me over the hump. It got me away from the hump. I didn't even have to stress anymore about bouncing back into that 200s, which was amazing. And it was awesome for that to happen. And I was really happy about that. But that was a huge loss in 1 month. And then it kind of screeched right down again, and it's been half a pound a week, and it's been really hard. I've had a couple good weeks in there, but as you all know, it's hard to watch that number just trickle down. I'm so proud, and I feel great. I don't talk about it a lot on here, and I've never put my numbers out there as far as my measurements go, but I do take personal measurements once a month. So actually this month ended up that it was February 28th, which was the first official Sunday. It was right before the 1st of February. It was my first Sunday, or my first weigh-in for the first week of February. I redid my measurements this morning just because I needed a little boost. I needed to know something was going on. And I've actually lost 2.5 inches in my waist in less than 2 weeks. I lost almost 2 inches in my hips and 1.5 inches in my chest. I won't go into all the numbers, but that's a big deal. I think since then I've only lost 1 or 2 total pounds, but I've lost a lot of inches, and I have to remember that. I had to dig out my fat clothes this last week. I showed some of you, mostly the great group of friends in our Facebook group, my "oh my god, I am fat and need to do something about it" photo. And if I can find it, I will post it at the end of this video. But I dug that outfit out and looked at it this week, and I tried it on, and the pants wouldn't even stay up. I think the pants were either a 20 or a 22, and the shirt was a 2X, I think. I am now wearing a size 12-14 jeans, medium leggings, and medium tops. So my body is changing. It may not be losing a lot of pounds right now, but I'm definitely losing fat. I'm slimming down. I'm finding my clothes fit better. Those pants, my fat pants, didn't even stay up. They just slid right to the floor. There was no keeping them up. So that felt pretty good. So my advice for you, my friends, is when you're feeling a little stuck, I'm definitely one that I like progression pictures, because as I've stated before, we live in our bodies every day, and it's so hard to see all of those changes as they're happening because it's so minute at a time that we get comfortable in the body that we're in. But all of a sudden you see a progress picture, even just a couple of weeks difference, and it opens your eyes to how much your body is changing and how your work is paying off. So my advice to you is to start taking pictures, maybe once a week, maybe once a month. Have your husband, your best friend, someone you feel comfortable with take pictures so that you can document this amazing journey that you're on. We're all working so hard, and it's so amazing what we're doing for ourselves. I know I'm a mom and a wife and a friend and a daughter and a granddaughter, and you are pulled in all of these different directions, and especially as moms. As moms, our job is to take care of our kids, and as a wife, our job, or a girlfriend, or whatever you are to your significant other, you kind of get lost in all that, because as women, it's our nature to comfort and take care of those around us, and we kind of forget to do that for ourselves. And unfortunately, the other people in our lives, some of them are little and they don't understand. And then our husbands, like my husband, works 60, 70, 80 hours a week. He's an amazing husband, but he doesn't have time to pamper me. He doesn't have time to take care of me the way that I do him. And you can get lost in that. So you kind of forget about yourself. And so nobody is taking care of you. But this journey that we are on right now, is for us. And it's for all of those people out there in our lives that we love. But it has to start here. It has to start with you and yourself. And be proud of yourself for being able to take 45 minutes out of your day to work out, or 10 extra minutes to fix yourself a meal that isn't junk food because it's fast. It's about finding ways to get faster, easier food that is healthy fuel for your body. My one last goal this week was, I talked about it in my last video, that my FitPoint goal had been resuggested from Weight Watchers to me. And they moved my goal to 92 FitPoints a week. I'm pretty active, and I've said it before, I don't count individual activities. I just follow the steps that are on my VivioFit every day. But I pull in between 10 and 16,000 steps a day, up and down the stairs. We have 2 flights of stairs, one that goes up, one that goes down to our laundry room. I'm constantly chasing the kids. It's I need this, I need that. Plus, I get at least 3 to 4 miles in most days as a workout. So that's a lot of steps. So this week, last night, when I plugged in my steps, I hit 97 FitPoints for last week. So I'm pretty proud of that. That's a lot of FitPoints. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of stride to your goal. So that was kind of my week. Hit my water, hit my steps, hit my FitPoint goal. I stayed on track as far as food. I had a pretty good week. As far as goals for this coming week, I just want to continue. I want to keep working out. I've been able to get outside a couple of times. Vermont is finally letting up on the snow and the rain and the ick, but I have been hearing swirlings of maybe another winter storm, but our grounds are already thawing out, so I don't think it'll be anything major. But I actually got out one day this week for a run, walk, jog. I did about 3 miles, so that was really nice, and the sun is out right now. It's still only about 35 degrees here, but it's supposed to warm up today, so I'm hoping to stick my kids in the stroller and go for a walk in the sunshine. I'm going to try to start getting outside as much as I can and actually doing distance walking to get ready for my 5K. So those are my goals for this week, and I hope you all have some amazing weigh-ins this week. Stay on track. Use your friends and the community and the network for support. If you're having a bad day, talk to someone about it. Talk to someone that understands. They can walk you through that funk and out onto the other side. Do something nice for yourself if you have time. Or this week, I painted my toenails and did my fingernails. It just makes me feel better. Take a hot bath with a cup of tea. Do something that's just for yourself as a mini reward for making it through another week. So that's it. Those are my goals. I was down 0.4, which I will take. It's a loss. It's a great loss. It's a whole stick of butter worth of fat off my body this week, which can't get much worse, right? Little boy running through. He has been the source of my stress this week. I love him to death, but whoever coined the phrase terrible twos had not got to 3 yet. If we both survive 3s, we'll be doing well. And that's it for me. Coffee. It's cold and not very good, but it's what I need today. So that's it. I'm sorry this video is so long. I felt like it was time for us to kind of have a chat. And I am working on a what I ate today video today, so that should be up. I did a grocery haul yesterday, so if you haven't checked that out, check that out. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe. Thank you to my new subscribers, and I will see you all for weigh-in next Sunday. Have a great week.